Hey guys, what to do? You're probably all wondering why I gathered you here today. Uh, and it's to explain a major issue that I see with YouTube, Twitch, and a lot of game developers at that is kind of hurting the smaller YouTubers and kind of restricting our growth, not allowing us to compete with these bigger name YouTubers because they're always getting everything first. So the most recent incident dealing with this would be the World War II beta. As you guys know, the new Call of Duty, it's World War II, based in the World War II time period, without jetpacks and everything, a lot of what we have been asking for the past few years since jetpacks have been introduced. Now, I love the game, I'm very excited for it to come out, very excited to play it and stream it, but I'm having a minor issue here with how they allowed certain YouTubers early access. Now, early access is great. I'm glad Nadeshot and all of them got to go to play it. I'm not trying to be bitter. I'm not trying to be complacent. I'm not trying to sound rude, mean in any way. I'm not trying to offend any game developers if they may see this. But the issue that I'm really having with all this is the fact that as long as we only allow bigger YouTubers to get these opportunities, the less the smaller YouTubers are going to grow. I bet 1 million of you have been searching YouTube trying to find gameplay of World War II, beta gameplay, things like that for World War II. And now that these YouTubers have been given this opportunity, they're the only ones that are going to show up. But the problem is with that is that they already have been the only ones showing up at the top of the search things for Google, YouTube, because they're the biggest YouTubers. They get hundreds of thousands to millions of views. Now, I used to complain that if you really were going to be successful on YouTube, you could do so just through hard work, and all it took was hard work. You didn't have to cheat your way up. You didn't have to clickbait, things like that. But it's kind of becoming very hard to do so lately, because when bigger YouTubers are given these opportunities to do something before anybody else is, then they benefit from it, and us smaller YouTubers are then left out even more, because the people chosen to go to the Call of Duty studios, the Treyarch studios, are people that have huge followings because they believe that it'll increase buzz or things like that. Something I admire from Treyarch and Jason Blundell is the fact that they did something with JC Backfire. JC Backfire, I know, is a bigger YouTuber than most of us, but he was still small compared to the Raffle Waffles, the Dalek JD, the Syndicate Project, people like that. He was very small compared to them, and there was always jokes about his channel being dead and him not getting many views. Probably averaged about 10,000 to 20,000 views before this, but afterwards he's been getting anywhere between 100,000 to 200,000 views, and I think that's a beautiful thing because they helped a smaller YouTuber. Now, the point that I'm trying to get at here is by only allowing these big YouTubers to do it, they're benefiting from it. Not only are they getting at the top because they have the highest following, they're getting at the top because they're getting these videos out, the World War II gameplay out before anybody else can, because the beta is not released to the rest of us even if you pre-order the game, which I think is extremely unfair. I don't think it's fair to give certain YouTubers the beta early, because we don't all have the equal opportunity, and it creates a bigger gap between these higher up YouTubers like Nadeshot, yada yada, and these smaller YouTubers such as myself. I know I've not done gaming on YouTube, but I stream on Twitch, and it still hurts me in general because I'm still falling below the rest of the pack. And a lot of you gaming YouTubers who try to get this information stuff out first, these gameplays and stuff out first, you don't have an opportunity to do that because you're not the one being invited to the studios to try out the game. These bigger YouTubers are. And I don't think that should be a limit, because there's tons of YouTubers I can name that have huge followings, but I believe they make a lot lower quality content compared to some of these smaller subscribed YouTube channels. And I just believe that that's unfair. I know there's a lot of issues with YouTube at the moment dealing with the ads and revenue-based things. And the funny thing is, I went back and I looked at my videos just to search to see if I had any videos like that where they said my ad, this video is not fit for ads, yada yada. And the only videos I found out of my 400 videos are videos announcing that I was streaming that were already made private anyway. And I couldn't understand that because they're videos, they're 30, 40, maybe a minute long videos just announcing, hey, I'm streaming on Twitch, come check it out, or hey, I'm playing this game, if you want to join, come check it out. So I'm really confused on that also, because a lot of people aren't being paid how they should be, but then there's a lot of people complaining, get a real job, but YouTube is like a real job to a lot of these people. That's how they make their money, they connect with their fan base, that's their work. How would you feel to be worked but not paid? Whether you consider YouTube, Twitch, whatever a job or not, some people do, and that's how some people support their children. So I think it's very wrong to bash them for that, because if any of us could take that opportunity, I believe 99% of us would. And I guess that's not the YouTuber's fault, back again with the Call of Duty situation, because I wouldn't turn it down if I was offered. I just believe that developers need to make more of an effort to try to get some of these smaller YouTubers and invite them to help them out subscriber-wise, because that can boost them way up. And working with a lot of other YouTubers can also boost us. So I feel as a community we all need to come together and kind of get past all this and to grow together, because that's the only way we're truly going to grow, is if I market with you, I work with you, we make some videos together. Like, not saying you have to force relationships or force videos, things like that. Just, if you see someone, a smaller YouTuber playing, or you see someone that's a little bigger than you, I think we have to put our egos aside and kind of help them out and kind of work with them, because that'll help us grow. Their fan base will see you, your fan base will see them, and then you guys will exchange a few subscribers and things, and in the end we all grow from that. And I guess that's basically all I have to talk about. It's just kind of hurting me deep down inside that all these huge YouTubers that already appear at the top of search engines are getting opportunities that make them appear even higher, and kind of draw even more of a gap in between these bigger, higher YouTubers and these lesser 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 subscriber YouTube channels. Because, as I said before, a lot of these higher subscribed channels, in my opinion, their content isn't as quality wise as some of these smaller YouTubers. Some smaller YouTubers put a lot more effort in, but have not gone noticed or have not been noticed yet. And I think that's an issue, and I believe that we can fix that by giving smaller YouTubers the same opportunities we give these big YouTubers, so we quit drawing and stealing views from the smaller YouTubers and just adding more. Because it's kind of similar to the system in the United States where the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. The watched get more watched, and the less watched get less watched, if that makes sense. But that's all I really had to talk to you guys about today. I figured I'd change it up. I don't always have to do vlogs and stuff. Let me start getting consistent videos out. Things like that, and that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, sure, leave a thumbs up. Share if you agree with me. If you do not agree with me, comment below and we can have a minor discussion. For those of you who watch my Twitch, I will be streaming Friday when the beta is released. I may have an extra beta code, not completely sure yet. I'll let you guys know if you're on PS4 and you want to play the beta. If you're also getting the beta and you'd like to play with me during the streams, perfectly fine. Comment your gamer tag below. But I'm kind of falling in love with games again. I'm just waiting for the games that I really want to come out. And I'm looking for a lot of people to play with, because I do not enjoy playing by myself whatsoever. It would be a lot more fun to grind with people. So, without further ado, I will see you guys later. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. Peace out, homie.
Yeah. Will you stay just a little while, babe? Just a little while, just a little while, just a little while. Will you stay?